Hello and welcome to Loop Reflect. In this short video, we'll look at how you can create and edit a portfolio page. So, to go ahead and create a page, you click on the Organize section, and in here is your Pages and Collections list. Any page or collection that you've previously created will be listed here as you scroll down. Obviously, I have a lot of pages. The difference between a page and a collection is a page is a single page, and a collection is a number of pages grouped together, so similar to a website. So the first thing you need to do if you want to create a new portfolio page is click on the Add button. You'll have an option of whether you want to choose a collection or page. Click on Page. That's what we're going to create today. So the first thing you need to do with a new portfolio page is to give it a name. So I'm going to call it another portfolio. You don't need to bother with a page description unless you want to. And in here you are able to manage your graduate attribute tags and add in any tags that are relevant to this particular page. You don't have to, but you can. But what you do have to do is click on the Save button. So once you give it a title, you're able to click on Save and your portfolio page is created, as simple as that. Now by default, even though you won't be able to see it on this screen right now, every portfolio page is divided into 3 columns. You may like that or you may want to change the layout. So before we add any content to the page, let's have a look at the layout options. So up top you can click on Edit Layout and you can see that there are a number of layout options for your page. You're not constrained to the 3 columns down, which is the normal option here. I'm just going to go ahead and click on the large page and save, and it's that easy to change your layout and you can do it at any point. Okay, what you're going to need to do now is to add some content to the page. There are a number of different blocks along the left hand side that you can add to your page, just drag onto your page, and that's how you will add content. Just to note that each block holds a particular type of content. For the purpose of this video, we'll be looking at adding a text block to the page and an image block. They're 2 of the most widely used blocks. Subsequent videos will look at being able to put different media up there, including image galleries and PDFs, as well as external media such as video and links to Google Apps and Google Drive. So for this first one, we're going to look at just simply adding on a text block. And all you need to do is drag it on and drop. So a text block does more than it actually says. A text block will obviously allow you to type in text. But what it will also do is allow you to put in hyperlinks and also images. So it's a very flexible type of content block to add onto your page. So this is some text. You can format this text by highlighting, clicking on any of the elements on the menu bar and adding the formatting options. If you go to this little drop down on the left hand side, you'll see that there are many other formatting options, all of which you should be relatively familiar with as a result of using Microsoft Word. I'm going to just close that down for now, and I want to put in a hyperlink right now. Very simple to do. Put in some link text, double click on the word itself, and on the toolbar you have an insert link. If you click there and type in the URL or paste in the URL of where you're trying to link to, click OK. It will go ahead and ask you, do you want to put in the prefix? You click OK, and there you have a hyperlink. So now you've formatted text, a hyperlink. The one other element that you can do with a text block is add an image. So clicking on Add an Image, unless it's an online image, go directly to Image, click on that and choose the file that you want to upload. Let's say I want to upload that picture. I'm going to click on OK. It will take a moment to upload that image to your account. So just note that every image that you upload is using up some of the 50 megabyte storage capacity that you have. Okay, so the image has been added. I'm going to click on submit and I can see the image has been added to my text block. Just to make it easier for you to work, if you bring your mouse to the bottom right hand corner there, it turns into a double-headed arrow, which will allow you to make the screen a little bigger. So similar to Microsoft Word, when you're working with an image, if you go to the drag handles on the outside corners, you're able to change the dimensions of the picture itself. So there we have it. I'm happy now with my block. It's got a title, it's got some formatted text, it's got a hyperlink, and it's got an image. So with that done, all I need to do is scroll down and click on Save. So this is what my block looks like now. If I want to make some changes or edit that block in any way, I just go to the settings wheel and click on it to bring me straight back in again. If I want to delete it altogether, obviously you have a trash can. So that is the first block created. To see what it looks like, this is in edit mode right now, but to see what it will look like when you would submit it or share it with somebody, you can click on the display page option. You can see the text, and I can see my hyperlink is working, and I can see the image. So I'm going to go back to edit this page, add in a second block. This time I want to add in an image. So I want to put an image across the top here. So I'm going to pop that in. Now this block isn't as flexible. The image block will simply hold one image and that is it. So as before, I click on image, go to choose files, and I will put in a different image this time, that banner. So again, it'll take a moment or two. You do have a maximum upload of 30 megabytes, but obviously the recommendation for images is that you work typically when your file size is more kilobytes than megabytes. So I'm going to click on save now that that's been uploaded, and there's my image for across the top. To see how my page displays in its final version, there we go. Now what I've just seen is that while I changed the title of this block, I did not change the title of this block. So we'll edit that page, go into the settings wheel, and as you can see, it's very easy to go ahead and change the titles of any blocks or to make changes to the content of any block. I'm just going to save that again now. So that's it. That is how you create a simple portfolio page, add image content, and add text and hyperlink content to it as well. To see where you would find this page now that it's been created, if you click on Dashboard and Organize, you'll see it will appear directly here in your Pages and Collections list. You can see by default that it is locked, so nobody else has access to view your page. And if you want to make changes to it, to go in and edit it or delete it, you can do it with the drop-down menu. If you want to click on the top, you can go straight into your page. So that's it, how to create a very simple page. There's more videos detailing how to link to documents that are in Google Drive and how to add video blocks, PDF elements and other items to your pages. So please do go ahead and view those.